All right. What's going on, Optimus? Today is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. And I want to say I'm sorry that I wasn't able to be here yesterday. I was feeling extremely tired. And I actually ended up sleeping like 12 hours. Not like me. I normally sleep about 6 hours, but apparently yesterday I very much needed some extra sleep. So, well, let's go ahead and jump on in. I did trade some afternoon markets yesterday, and we did all right at first, and I took one loss at 1200, but I did make a lot of that back. But I still ended up red on the day, about 500. Coming up today. Today we got a lot of reports. We had continued jobless claims, initial jobless claims, all the job claim ones. We got the Philly Fed. So all that stuff is all baked in because it's already happened. Coming up at 7 o'clock, we got CB leading index, existing home sales in just about 12 minutes. And then natural gas at 7:30. We got Kansas Fed 8. And then some treasury auctions. Fed, a couple Fed speeches. We got the Fed balance sheet coming out, and 10-year tips auction. So, a lot of Fed stuff today. Not too exciting, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump on in. So, market saw a drop at the open. We're 6:30. I traded some stocks already. Traded Works, a penny stock. All right, so we dropped below the view up, come back up towards it. We got a 5200 cross to the downside, and the 50 and 200 both above the view up. It's a little bit bearish looking right there. So we may end up downtrending for some of the day. This personally looks like a red-green reversal, but with the 5200 up top there, it may not stay that way. We'll see if we end up with like the 1 minute pullback, followed by a pop over the view app. If that happens, then I'd be looking at the 200 moving average as the resistance, maybe even the 50. Take a look on this on the 10-second side, which has the view app up here at 46. Currently at 39. Look to go long right there and get a fill.
Order filled.
Just got filled on that. Can't find my order on the can't find my order on the ladder. We're in at 42. There's my order.
Order filled.
Is the music really loud? I didn't check. Oh yeah, the music's slamming. Sorry about that. It seems a little bit more mixed properly. Alright, getting a little bit of a pop here. Took a quick 100 on that one. And the account's down about $300 at the moment. Looks like it can swing a little bit more than 3. We have a 5200 cross on the way on the 10-second side, so that will look really good for a break above VWAP, which I think we just did on the 1 minute broke above VWAP. Come on, dude. Charts are slow today, man. I hate that it needs to reload the chart every time I click a different chart. I wish it would just stay loaded. I think that would be a more effective way of actually operating these charts, is just leaving them loaded. Once you click them, they load and then they stay loaded. So this red to green reversal actually looks like it may play. We're back above VWAP. This looks pretty good. A sign switch on the 1 minute side, I think would push us back up towards the highs. I don't know if it'll push it that high. I mean, that's $30 range, but it might. It's looking like it could. I want to see a pullback to, like, if we got a pullback to even like the VWAP would look decent. So this just ripped, like, what, we bought it at 42. This just ripped $8. Bulls are kicking back in. We might have some resistance here at 50. Honestly, a rejection at 50 would not look bad. It would actually give me a little bit better buying confidence, frankly. And I can kick this up to 5. I think 5 would be okay. Yeah, some pullback here would be actually ideal. Like a pullback to like 45 or something. Put an order, like a buy order right here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, we got that. So that was a 5 ticker. Sold off a lot more. So that was actually kind of a risky trade, but I was buying off the 26 level. Worked out well though. Just got a $10 rejection, $12 rejection off of that 200 moving average right there, which is actually at 50 as well. So I mean, it really makes a lot of sense. And this is what I was worried about when I was talking about, you know, I mean, with the 5200 on the upside there. There is TTM on the 1 minute, TTM cyan switch. So this is a pullback to the VWAP. VWAP's right there at around 39. We're getting a bounce off that. So this actually looks like a good level. Pretty heavy sell-off right there. I'm interested in buying, going long, but not right here, not now. Although this may end up being the support level, which is right at VWAP. Trying to time it a little better. There's my 7 ticker. There it is. So that area did act as support along like 39, 30 to 75 area. Bounced up to 42, and now we're getting a sell-off. Pretty big sell-off there. I'm watching this like back and forth on the 10 and the 1. TTM is at 4. Cyan 4 with a green dot. We may still see some accumulation in this area, but we don't have this 9-12-26 crossover just yet. That's going to be a really imperative crossover to actually keeping this above the VWAP and pushing it back up towards 50. TTM jump to Cyan 6, still showing positive on there, and which is surprising considering how much sell-off this is getting. But this is right before 7 o'clock. About 5 to 7 here. That range of this candle was from 41 all the way to 34. It's a $7 range candle. It's huge. Very close to that cross. And pushing back up. A lot of volatility happening right now. Watching this 9-12-26 on the 10-second side. That Nothing yet. So much volatility right here, right before 7. 4 minutes to 7. Yeah, still a little flat on the day on the ES. TTM at negative 1.5 on the 10. 9 is below 12. $35 is kind of breaking down too. This is starting to look more bearish. I think I slept on my back wrong. My lower back is killing me right now. Hurts hella bad. I took a naproxen this morning. I don't normally take any pain medication. I usually just always say the pain is the sometimes pain is the way that I know that I'm still alive. But damn, it hurts. All right, there's a 9 crossing above 8. It's a little distracting, honestly. The pain. So this actually may end up as support right here at 35. You can see we've had a lot of tests at 35. Nope, breaking through it. We've had quite a few tests here. You see here, and then along this range here, starting to look a lot more bearish. We finally got a dark blue candle on the 1 minute. There's a 1226 cross right there. But the 9 is below the 12, so that still doesn't look great. What a crazy sell-off. I think it's going to pop up at 7. Sold off almost to the low here. I'm going to mark it. So that's right along 59.20. And we're 1 minute 7. Going long here.
Order
long
filled.
Off 31. Looking for an exit at 33.5. It's pretty volatile right now. $30 seconds to 7. This one's going to be a little bit of a scary trade. A little risky. $15 seconds. Hands over the cover button. Here's 7 o'clock right here. It's really struggling here. I was looking for some pop here at 7 o'clock. Can't seem to break above 32. Wow. Heavy pullback, man. I was really looking for that to pop at 7. Just from that much sell-off. Was not expecting even more sell-off. It's kind of weird to me. Guess we should have gone short. I gotta cut this now because it's a $1,200 loss. Yeah, they should have already reversed. But I'm being honest, the volatility of the ES has been very frustrating lately. Because it's almost been like choppy volatility, like not volatility in a good way. Yeah, we cut
Order
that.
filled.
Obviously, there was a huge loss. You know, so and we held it way too long. But I mean, the reason why I held it as long as I did is just because, really, because of the volatility. I don't recommend that. Obviously, keeping tight stops is useful. One of the biggest problems with keeping tight stops, though, is that you'll see a lot of times these massive drawdowns and gather up all that liquidity, gather up all those stops, and then rip. And so it's a gamble to go either direction with it. That's pretty annoying, though. Of course, we filled it at the bottom. Now it's popping. Just needed to get to feel enough pain. I'm pretty surprised though that didn't rip. Excuse me. Pretty surprised that didn't rip at 7 though. I mean, obviously it can go either direction at 7 o'clock, but the reason why I'm surprised is just because we had so much sell-off before, and now we're entering pretty much into bear territory. So we sold right on the support level that I marked earlier. This area of support is really going to be the determining factor, I think, between it being a bear day and being a bull day. Right off 59.20 zone. You know, this is kind of similar to yesterday for me. Yesterday I was up a couple hundred. I'm not sure what I was up in this. 300. Where was I at? 300 before fees. So, and that loss was obviously a massive loss, but this is kind of yesterday. Yesterday was up 265. I took a $1,200 loss. Although yesterday's $1,200 loss was a lot harder to see than this one was. CTM at negative 12 on the 1 minute side. So looking pretty bearish. And we ended up holding that for 5 minutes. Pretty long period of time. Obviously too long. I don't see exactly how long I held that. That was a $1,575 loss that we held for 4 minutes and 10 seconds. Yeah, the volatility of the ES, dude, has gotten so crazy that it's almost untradeable to me now. It's like worse than trading the NASDAQ at this particular point in time. Checking out oil. See what's up here. Oil is actually up on the day by about $1. See oil on the 1 minute. I hate when these 200 moving averages are above you out, man. ES breaking down further. The ES has almost become like, just because it's like the last few weeks, you're getting candles that are $3 to $5 range on the candles, and so it's like it's almost like you need to trade like really small contract size or something like that, and then take longer trades, like wider trades, which to me increases the risk, because the bigger the trade you're taking, rather the I should say the wider the trade, the wider the range of the trade that you're taking, the more risk that's involved with it. All right, 10-second side, we've got 9 above 12, approaching a crossover and a cyan. There's that 50 moving average right there. There's a cyan switch on the 50 though. 9 is above 12. So we got 9 above 12 and the crossover and a cyan switch there. The reason why I don't want to buy into this as a long is because we've got this, we're right into that 50. This rejects a lot on bear days. So I want to buy into this for the run up towards the 200 moving average, towards 30. But it can reject pretty heavily there at times. Why is there so much volatility today? All right, it's a pretty safe level. I don't know about safe, but it's a pretty decent sized level above the 50 there. So close to our sell order, dude. It was like one tick below. Oh my gosh, it keeps doing like one tick right below our sell. Come on now. It's hitting 26 and a quarter. Our sell's at 26.50. Try and get out at 26. It's freaking.
Order filled.
Right, out at 26. Dude, the freaking volatility is nuts. Down 1130 on the day. The volatility is insane, dude. Look at this. From 26 down to 23, back up to 26. I mean, like, these are like 12 tick candles. Just 10-second candles. the volatility is like just, it's too nuts, dude. I mean, this is like, you gotta have like $1 million account to not be phased by this. This is gnarly. So we've done all right with the one exception of the noob trade here of buying into at 7 o'clock and essentially just letting our loser run over a 4-minute period. And really should have cut it like right here, right at this level right here. But the only reason why I didn't is I was, number one, looking for that bounce. I should have actually been looking at this on the 1-minute side because I probably would have cut on this candle here. But look at this rip, man. Dude, this is nuts, man. So we pulled back to 22 and ripped up to 29. Those are $7 candles. Like, this is crazy, crazy, crazy moves. And it's been like this all month. So there's 31.25. That's where we bought into this one here, that dropped. And so, like, isn't that crazy to think about? Like, this is where we bought here, 31.75. And we're actually breaking above that level. But like, yeah, dude, this is so gnarly. Ripping all the way up to 35 off of 22. Like, it's like a $13 range. Like, this is insane, dude. Just insane. We need a pullback though. I look for a pullback to like 29. They're the broad of my scope of the ES, man. It's just ripping up. There's no other direction. Like, yeah, like a pullback to like 33 would look good, and maybe 36. I said 29 a second ago, but then we ripped another like $6. Something crazy. There's VWAP there. Really missed this whole move. I want to see a pullback to like 31 or even 33, 35 area. If anybody knows any institutional traders that are looking to take on a protege, I'd be happy to join. Might look to go short here.
Order filled.
I can never find this on the chart, man. It's bouncing a little too much. Just looking for that to drop a little bit. I'm out.
Order filled.
Down 1,600 on the day. Should have went long, I guess. Just kind of felt like it was a little extended off of that whole move. So I was kind of hoping it would pull back a little bit before this bounce. ES is like too much volatility. Plus, I think I'm kind of trading a little crappy today. Honestly. This is the kind of move I was looking for here with this short. TTM at 7. So pulling back to the view app and bouncing off that 50 moving average there. Gonna look for a red to yellow on the TTM 10. It's not happening. There it is.
Order filled.
Went long here off 39.50. I'm gonna get out of 42.50. I'm only in 2 contracts now, though. Ah. Only in 2 contracts, still down $400.
Order filled.
I cut that one. I think I absolutely need to be done for the day. I mean, my trail max at 186, and I'm down $2,000 on the day. Crazy, man. I'm trading like crap. So I'm just gonna call it right there. Absolutely horrific trading. But also the volatility is just it's so nuts. Like very difficult to find a clear direction. I can see the trend, but like when I'm looking at the trend here, it doesn't matter because the candles are $4 to $10 candles. You know, I mean, this is a 1 minute candle here that went from 22 to 32. This is a $10. There's a 40 tick candle. You know, and that's just kind of like what I'm seeing all day long. And that kind of movement, though, is just like it becomes untenable because it's like even if I'm right on the trade, the volatility in and of itself will cause me to lose on my trail max. There's the freaking trade, man.
Order filled. Order filled.
It's like a 1 in 3. Made a few dollars.
Order filled. Order filled.
Another 1 and 3. And those are not worth very much. They're worth $37.50. So I made $562 in profit, but lost $2,500. So, or $2,400. So net negative $1,900 with a trail of $253 today left on an account that I started trading day before yesterday. So, this is like a 3-day account for me. It's not really very common for me. I've had several of these that have passed. But yeah. I don't really know that it's necessarily over trading, but although it was over trading yesterday, today didn't really feel like over trading. It's just the volatility is so high that just even if I'm right, I'm still wrong because of the trail. So, I'd really have to like actually have like 100K in that trade and let it, go through its fluctuation for it to actually work out. Which to me tells me that, okay, I probably need to trade really like a lot smaller. But in my opinion, I'm already trading pretty small at one contract, or 3 contracts normally. But 3 contracts to me is like, that's small, So that's my perspective on it anyway. I think 3 contracts is pretty small. So breaking down below VWAP again, looking like another sell off towards this low. Sold all the way up to 29 in like a minute. Tried to grab that short, but nothing. Tried to grab this short several times, but just couldn't get filled. Just because it's dropping faster than my... I almost need to like place a level there. Look at that, dude. This craziness. All the way back down at 20 area.
Order filled.
The only fill I was able to get was on the bottom.
Order filled.
Alright, it's like a single tick trade. Ta-da! Trail max at 261. So I'll try and work this account back in. We did it earlier in the month. We had an account that was this broken that we worked back up to flat. So I'll try and do that as well with this one. Probably going to pick up another evaluation. By the way, guys, there is a Elite Trader Funding is running this till the end of the day. Actually, the end of the day tomorrow. But it's currently 90% off. So you can get a 50K eval for $16. You can get a 100K eval for 20. So I would highly recommend, well, not financial advice at all, but they don't do these sales this big very often. In fact, this is the only one I've ever seen that was 90 off throughout this month. I'd never seen it before, but so I would say that if you're interested in earning funding in the futures market, you may want to pick up one of these because they're a lot less expensive than they ever are. So you can even get 100K for $13. So pretty cheap here. I'm curious. 625 divided by So yeah, you can pick these up for really, really cheap. The 100K static, if you don't like trails, the static would be the one to go with. You just need really tight on your stops and risk management. But they only have a $2,000 profit target with a 625 drawdown. So, and for 13 bucks, you know, you can only trade 2 contracts, but that's actually better for you. It's actually a benefit on this one because you're only trying to make $2,000, and also your max draw is only 625. So yeah. But yeah, guys. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and head out just because I don't want to keep losing money. So glad I got out of that with that one tick, because this probably would have killed my account. So, all right, y'all, I'm out. Better days tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.